Hello, Marteen Santerre here with Soul Being. And today I am speaking with Sara Cromwell from Life Balance Health Coaching. Sara, welcome.
Thank you.
So Sara is she's a health coach, and I'm going to ask you to tell us about your background because it is a really interesting journey you took to get here.
Well, it is. I had found myself as an accidental paralegal.
Okay.
I kind of fell into the role.
That is so funny, yes.
Decided that was not where I wanted to keep my life going.
Okay.
So I went back to school to become a health coach because I enjoyed working with my clients.
Sure.
Just not the law.
The law. So you like the people part of your job. So after 12 years, you decided to make a change.
Correct.
Okay. So why health coaching? What is it that brought you to that particular profession?
Well, I've been cooking since I was 12 years old.
Okay.
And so I have an immense background in cooking. I was completely obsessed with cooking.
Okay.
So I thought, well, okay, I can go teach this to people.
Sure.
And as I went through the health coaching program and my training, I realized how broad I can make it and how many people I can help with it.
Wonderful. And so where did you train at?
The Institute for Integrative Nutrition.
Wonderful. They have a great program.
They do.
Yeah.
Changed my life.
And have you done other cooking roles in the past as well?
I have.
Yeah.
I have even had my catering business. And I've cooked in many restaurants and nursing homes and for family events for my entire life.
Okay,
yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. And so I guess what is your philosophy around food specifically and why that's important to health and how cooking obviously plays into that?
Yes. Food is the beginning and the end.
Yeah.
Because if you can teach people to find the joy in food, then they're going to feel better and do the things that they need to nourish themselves properly.
Okay.
And then at the end, then they'll always eat better. So you bring them in with the food and end up with a whole nourished self.
Wonderful. And so what are the similarities then, I guess, in the types of clients that you work with? Is there any particular profile of people that you work best with in terms of what they're looking for from a health coach as it relates to cooking?
I find that most of the clients that come to me, either individually or in the groups, are stuck in the same place that I was.
Okay.
Trying to figure out where on earth you need to make the changes. What changes do you need to make in order to have a happier life?
Okay.
And do what you think you're supposed to be doing, even if you have no idea what that is.
Sure. So helping to get some direction.
Getting some direction, someone who is willing to make the small changes and take the time that it needs to blossom into what you were supposed to be doing.
Okay. So do you really help guide people on that life path, and food is one component of it?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
All right, very cool, very cool. So you also, you work with individuals, but also groups, which I think is really unique. So can you tell us a little bit about your classes or what that looks like?
Yes. My cooking classes are always so much fun, so much fun. We do a lot of cooking together and joking and a lot of great dynamics going on. We just laugh every single class.
Yeah.
And there's something special and unique about having a group of people with a common goal, even if it's not exactly the same goal.
Sure.
But they're all there for a purpose, and watching people get to know each other and to interact with each other and build that supportive community that is just so cool.
Yeah. Especially through food, which is like the one great gathering, thing that we have in our culture of individual electronic devices.
Exactly. The gathering around food
wonderful.
has always been one of the most nourishing aspects of being a human being.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's awesome. So I've heard that one of your classes is called Meatless Mondays. As a former vegetarian, tell us about Meatless Mondays, because I think about people with plant-based diets and sometimes flirting with that when they haven't done it in the past. So how did you come up with that, and what does that entail?
That was actually an idea from one of the women that I work with in adult education.
Okay.
And she helped me come up with this. She's, look, this is what I want to learn.
Yeah.
So can you help me devise a class around this? So I said, sure I can, because it's exactly what I did. You know, I was American diet for most of my life. You know, I did eat more vegetables than the ordinary person because I always had a garden. I was very lucky that way. Yeah. So, okay, so how can I teach people to go through what I went through?
Sure.
Yeah, and make it fun and tasty, and so you don't come off feeling like, oh my God, I can't eat a vegetable.
Yeah, or it's like another salad. Like I can't, you know, I can't. You can eat so many salads, but sometimes, especially when you're used to those, like you said, more dense American diets. How do we begin to explore how savory meatless food can be on occasion for those that are open to it?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. It's making just small tweaks sometimes.
Yeah.
Just to make it interesting and fun and tasty.
Can you give us an example? Like what's one of your Meatless Monday meals? One of
the best recipes that I seem to have come up with, and I'm still astounded by this, is these black bean burgers that I make.
Okay. And like from scratch?
From scratch.
Okay, because I feel like that's something I only buy frozen.
No, I pulled together a whole bunch of ideas and put them into this black bean burger that isn't all black beans. It's sweet potato, and it has all kinds of really good stuff in it. Okay. And we make that in our Meatless Monday classes, and everybody loves that. And it's a great way to see, you don't have to miss out on barbecues. You don't have to be stuck with the hockey pucks from the grocery store. Yeah. You can make something that's nourishing, and then I will teach you how to branch out from that recipe and kind of create your own.
That's very
make
cool.
It your own.
That's awesome. Yeah. I'll look forward to attending one of those. So lastly, what is it that you love about this? I mean, you've obviously been on a career revolution and teaching other people to cook and get back to that joy of cooking when we have so many processed options that are available to us, but people know that they should be eating whole foods, but a lot of people don't know how to make them and not just have a salad. So what is it that you love most about being a coach and teaching people to cook?
I love when people come back after, you know, in between sessions, they always have challenges and things that they want to try and experiment with, and they come back into the session, oh my goodness, I just love that. I had so much fun, and so loved this, and I'm just enjoying this. And you see their face light up. Yeah, because they did this. Yes. And they enjoyed it, and they're motivated to keep going, and it just
that's awesome.
Warms my heart every time.
Yeah, you're empowering people. I love that. That is so great. I know. Well, Sara, thank you so much for speaking with us today. To get in touch with Sara Cromwell, visit us at soulbeing.com, search for Health Coach, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you.